What's up, guys? It's Shay. So I'm here to do another, video, and it's going to be just a bunch of comebacks that's either announced or soon to be announced um in February, and just a bunch of K-pop shows supposed to happen the first half of the year. So yeah, let's get started. So first we have Zion T. It was just recently announced that he's supposed to have um his comeback single on the 1st, and this is actually be his first official release since signing to YG. Last year he signed to YG. He signed to the Black label, which is Teddy and Kush's label. So that's very exciting. I know he released two singles last year when he was on Show Me the Money, because basically it was like, popular demand. They were demanding that he release some songs, so he released those songs when he was on Show Me the Money last season, so that's exciting. And then the 6th is, of course, day 6. If you do not know, day 6 is supposed to have a comeback on the 6th each month this year, and it's supposed to be two singles, and they already released their first two singles in January, and I love those songs. So I'm very excited to see the next set of songs come the 6th. And Cross Jeans supposed to come back February 8th. And of course, I feel like the most anticipated comeback come February is going to be hands down BTS. BTS had just recently announced that it was rumored before a couple weeks ago that it was supposed to be a comeback, but Big Cat just officially announced that they will be having their comeback February 13th. It's going to be a continuation of Wings, so it's called Wings, You Never Walk Alone. And actually the pre-sales start on Wednesday, so yeah, not a lot of time. So I'm excited. It's BTS, and I feel like it's definitely very smart to release new material, especially the fact that come March they're going to go on this big tour. And yes, so it's definitely exciting. Not like they don't have material, but it's nothing wrong with performing new material live on a tour, so that's definitely exciting. Gugudan is said to have a comeback around the end of February. And a lot of the rest of these are basically like just to be announced. So it's rumored that Twice is supposed to have a comeback sometime in February. It's going to be the continuation of Twice Coaster. So kind of like the same thing with BTS. So that's going to be that. So it's not a whole new album. It's going to be like a continuation of Twice Coaster. And Red Velvet is to be announced as well. And actually, I think they just released Seulgi's teaser, and the teaser was definitely similar to the Red. So if it's anything like the Red, I'm very excited for it because that's my favorite release from Red Velvet. Epic High is also rumored to have a comeback sometime in February, and I'm very excited because I absolutely love Epic High, and they hadn't had a release since 2014 with Shoebox. And Verbal Gent is rumored to have a release in February as well. I think it was last year when he released his double album. So yeah, I'm very excited because I'm a big fan of Verbal Gent. Brave Girls is rumored to have a comeback as well. Even though they lost two members, one left the group and one is on hiatus. So definitely going to be interesting to see what the girls do now they're down two members. Next is Nine Muses. They just announced that they're working on new material, so it should be coming out sometime in February. So I'm excited because I am a fan of Nine Muses. Next we have Hyuna. It's also rumored that Hyuna is to have a comeback in February, which is definitely smart. The fact that she's having this big tour in the States and in Canada come March, like I said with BTS. She has material. She has 4 mini albums worth of material. And she also has 4-minute songs, but I doubt that she's going to do 4-minute songs. But she has enough solo material to, cover, about like an hour and a half show, maybe. Yeah, I say about, maybe I said for like, yeah, about like an hour and a half show, maybe. So that's definitely exciting. And like I said, you could never go wrong with releasing new material. And especially the fact that her tour is supposed to be like 14 days between the States and in Canada, so that's definitely exciting. And actually her tickets for her tour actually went on sale over the weekend. Next is Jeskies. They're supposed to rumored to have a comeback in February, and I'm thinking it might be like like a brand new comeback. If you all know that last year, they re-released an album of theirs. So I'm hoping that this time they actually, release some new material. Also, Boa is set to have come back in February. It hasn't been said it's supposed to be like an album, mini album, single, or anything like that. I just hope that I hope they do better by her, because they definitely played her 2015. With the overlapping of all those comebacks 2015. So I'm hoping that they do right by Boa, because she is Boa. And GOT7 is rumored to have a comeback in February after they finish their fan meets out here in America, which they are currently doing at this moment. They already finished Miami and DC, and their next stop is Chicago on Wednesday. And it's rumored that it might be like an R&B type of album, so that's definitely exciting. And I think last is Monsta X. It's been said that Monsta X is going to be doing the third part of their Clan series, and from what I've been hearing, that is supposed to be like their biggest thing they've done so far. I'm very excited because I'm a huge fan of Monsta X. I actually just watched the first 2 episodes of the new show, Monsta X-Ray, which was pretty funny. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's pretty funny. And so yeah, I'm definitely excited. Just kind of sucky because, like, again, it's just in the middle of all these other comebacks. So, but I'll still check it out because I love Monsta X. So yeah, so oh Lord, y'all, it's just like the first half of this year, and it's only like almost February, and it's just so much stuff that's coming out. It's either came out already or it's coming out. I mean, it's January, so we had like Day 6, AOA, Dreamcatcher. I think the group Luna had released their single for the month. Let's see, Ailey dropped her single in America. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of comebacks so far this year, and it's like I feel like there's like no stopping anytime soon. And then it's also supposed to be a bunch of concerts in the first half. So I think the ones that are like pretty much set in stone, obviously, like I said before, GOT7, they're currently doing their fan meets. And also come February, B1A4 is supposed to do their 4 stops in the States. So that's exciting. Of course, BTS starts their tour in the States in March, which I'm very excited for. And South by Southwest, I think South by Southwest is in March, which is in Dallas. Is it Dallas? No, I'm sorry, Austin. Sorry, it's in Austin, Texas. And Hyunrin is supposed to have her first solo show in the States during South by Southwest, so that's a big deal. I'm very excited for her. KCON is going to have their first KCON in Mexico, which is very exciting, and they just announced that Monsta X is going to be first on the lineup, so that's very exciting. So let's see, they've done quite a few KCONs over the past 5 or so years. So let's see, they've done LA, New Jersey, Japan, Abu Dhabi, Paris. Yeah, I think that's the ones I can think of on top of my head. Yeah. So LA, Jersey, soon to be Mexico, Paris, Abu Dhabi, Japan. So they've done like 6 KCONs so far. So I'm very excited to see if they go to other countries to do KCON, which is, pretty awesome. And also back to Hyunrin, she's supposed to have 2 shows in the States come March. So I don't know. So it's supposed to be in LA and New York. So it's definitely exciting. And of course, like I said before, Hyunna's having her tour starting March in the States and Canada. Illionaire is supposed to have a few shows in Canada. So that's exciting because they've always done shows in Canada. And it's most likely, if I know AMG, they're most likely going to have their tour in the States, because the past few years they've always done the AMG tour in Korea, and then they've come to the States. So that's basically, that's how I know that they work. So yeah, definitely probably between March to May. Between March and May, they'll probably come to the States, because that's normally how they do when they do the AMG tours, which I'm excited for. And I'm hoping if they do, that they bring Hoodie this time, since she has released material. So I'm gonna try my hardest to go, because I've missed out seeing Jay Park for like the past 3-4 years. So yeah, so I'm hoping I can actually get to see them. And there's other tours, like Dumbfound is supposed to go on a tour, and Black Nut and Gary Boy supposed to go on a tour in the States together, but there's like no dates for that yet. So yeah, I guess that's just a whole bunch of concerts and comebacks, and it's only like almost February. So I can only imagine what the rest of the year is going to be like with comebacks and tours and stuff like that. And it's even making me more excited for KCON, because I mean, KCON was pretty big last year. You know, when in LA they had Shiny and BTS and Twice and IOI and Turbo and TTS, and then out here, and they had Dean and yeah, Zico too. Was Zico there too? Yeah, Zico. And then out in, out here in Jersey, because we had BTS, Mamamoo, Day 6, Eric Nam, B2B, 17, Dynamic Duo. So we had a whole bunch of people last year at KCON in LA and in Jersey. So it definitely makes me excited for the lineup for this year. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to just, break down some of the comebacks that's coming up and some of the shows that's coming up sometime this year. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. And then the funny thing is, it's like with these comebacks, it's like it's just in time for income tax season. So it's like, you know what that means? When you get the income tax money, what you gonna do? Go right online and buy a whole bunch of albums that you've been trying to buy, or, in some cases, get, whatever you need for like the BTS concert. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because I definitely have to buy my light stick, because I don't have my light stick yet. But yeah, so like I said, you wait for your income tax money, and the minute you get it, you're going to just spend most of it on K-pop. So yeah, so that's definitely another thing to look for when it comes, like February. It's like income tax season. So yeah, so that's definitely something to look forward to. So yeah, I just wanted to break this down for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.